details right now. She's going to tell us from the police perspective.
All right. Good afternoon. Are you all ready?
Yeah, can you say spell your name again, please?
Yes, Sharonda Grant, Sheronda, Grant, Grant. All right. Inspector with the Milwaukee Police Department.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. On today's date at 3:07 p.m., Milwaukee police were dispatched to a shots fired complaint located at the Zeidler building, which is located right across the street at 841 North Broadway. Upon arrival, officers conducted a comprehensive and thorough, very comprehensive search of this building to locate and identify any suspects involved, and there are none. So there is no information and no indication that a shooting, shots fired incident took place at this location. No victims, no suspects. However, this is still under investigation. As you all know, we had indicated and advised the employees of this location here to shelter in place, which is a part of our protocol. Our officers have evacuated the building, and right now, any employee at the location can go in, receive their belongings, and their vehicles. May have triggered this. So we do have a person of interest that we are seeking to interview during this time. However, as I indicated before, this is not a shooting. There's no indication that a shots fired took place at this location. So what was the
Have you made contact with them or anyone from the department at all throughout this?
We are still seeking a person of interest who we wish to interview at this time.
Is that person a former employee?
What was the noise that sparked
At
this?
this time, this is an ongoing investigation, and so we are still seeking to identify information that will lead us to what those noises were. However, as I indicated before, our officers did a very thorough and comprehensive search of this location. We have not identified, but there's no information to indicate that a shooting or shots fired took place at this location.
Does it seem like this could be a false alarm?
At this time, it's still ongoing, and we don't want to rule anything out at this point.
Have both buildings been
The Zeidler building has been cleared at this point.
Is the person of interest a former employee? Did you work in the building?
This is an ongoing investigation, and what I will advise for you all to do is make sure that you contact our public information office to provide you with additional information regarding. That's all I have right now, but contact our public information office. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you.
So we're in the basement of the Zeidler building, and we were pretty isolated from the whole thing. I only heard about it because one of our temp workers had gone up to the first floor for whatever reason and was told that there was a lockdown, came back and told us, and only after contacting the building security officer was able to verify, oh yeah, we're on, you should be sheltering in place and, locking all your doors and everything.
What did you do at that point? What goes through your mind?
Annoyance that we were told about this, frankly. I am sort of the, school shooting lockdown generation, so I'm a little used to, this kind of thing, so I wasn't really panicked or anything. But, we have obligations, so I had to tell we run the city mail room, and so I had to tell our mail carrier, don't come, you're not going to be able to get in here. And, telling my staff that, hey, we're on lockdown, this is what I know, it's not much, I'll keep people informed as I learn more.
When were you able to get out of the building, and how did that happen? Did someone get you? Or?
Yes, so a uniformed officer came down and gestured us to, come down from the end of the hall, and so we just sort of marched everybody out.
Did you lock your doors when you heard the news? Okay,
yes.
When you eventually heard the news?
Yes.
Were you calm, or were you freaking out? Or?
I was pretty calm. I think some of my staff was freaking out a little bit. I sort of almost disassociated from it, just because it's like, because I didn't get the direct information, it just is not like real to me.
And did you hear any sort of, you said no reporting, it was just word of mouth from others?
It was the one sort of official notification that we had was the alarm went off and there was this high-pitched beep. And I thought, oh, now they're going to tell us what's going on. And no announcement came. And so I, again, didn't find out anything until I was able to talk to the security officer, figure out what was happening.
What did the security officer tell you was happening?
That they thought it was an active shooter. They thought it might have been a disgruntled ex-employee. They saw somebody fitting his description in the building, but they weren't sure, so they were clearing it and locking it down, which makes sense.
So if you